Hello, I'm Steve from RIVETHEAD. I'm the guitar player and singer, and I'm here at Nomad Studios with JT Longoria, who is our producer and engineer and our fifth Beatle. This man is the one that actually gets it and gets it right. So we walk in with these things and he's the master really behind getting our craft where it needs to be.
Most important parts, and that's what makes working with these guys great, one of the most important parts is what's called pre-production, is when you essentially plan out what you're going to do before you come in. RIVETHEAD uses a lot of sequences, getting those in order before we even set up mics, otherwise there's too much experimentation going on, but it's really all about the preparation. RIVETHEAD, for example, everything is just already rehearsed to a T, so it doesn't take quite as long, but some people do experiment a little bit in the studio, so the tracking process could take a little bit longer. And other bands that have taken up to an entire month just for tracking alone, and I'm talking every day. You know, we get calls all the time from bands saying, you know, well, we can play our whole set in 45 minutes, so we're only going to book an hour to record our record. It doesn't quite work that way. A couple of interesting aspects about this new record as far as that goes is, first of all, it's a lot more anthematic, if that makes any sense. Like if you go with 13th Step, it's like a big body of work. Zero Gravity has a lot of cool songs, a lot of energy, but this one has a lot of anthems. I won't say simpler, but it's really memorable. It's hard to explain. You'll hear it.
I think in some ways it's got that big presence to it, and I think it's going to really impress people, or just piss them off because it's long enough to do either way. This whole process has actually been 20 songs, 15 of which we can tell you now will be on the original release, which will come out first. The rest, one of them is going to go to the Dallas Stars, big fans of those guys. Then we have some very good friends with a nationally syndicated radio show called Lex and Terry. That's coast to coast. It's probably thousands and thousands and thousands of listeners, or at least me.
The motivation, I think, comes from the fact that things are moving along. I like to keep things flowing. I encourage bands to book several sessions in a row if they're doing a particular instrument, because once that breaks, you lose that momentum. It's like going downhill and coming to an abrupt stop. You have to, you know, pick up again. And so long as you avoid doing that, I think that it just keeps the morale going. That's essentially what I try to do.
And some of these songs we've tracked with JT, we've had people hit us up on Facebook and say things like, literally there's a quote that says, "I lost my girlfriend or my wife," I think it was his wife, and this song really speaks to me. It's the first song I've heard that actually enables me to express my feelings, sing along with the words. It's the way I feel about losing her, and wow, man, I mean, you don't expect that. That's when you kind of read something and go, ooh, that's much better than, you know, your song sucks from some 12-year-old piece of crap on the internet. Gotta love him, but, you know. I don't know just what to